Hey everybody, what's up? It's Brokebird here. I'm bringing you guys a new type of video to the channel. We're going to be doing a game review. Today's game review is Gunborg Dark Matters. From here on out, I plan to do some more game reviews for early access games or anybody that plans to sponsor the Birdhouse. So Gunborg being the first one to give me a shot for free stuff on a site, you know what? I'm going to take up the offer. Let's create some content for the Birdhouse and get you guys on some new games. Why don't we? Anyway, starting off with Gunborg. Gunborg is a 2D platformer, twin stick action type shooter. Well, it's a shooter and a hack and slash as well. But the story takes place on a spaceship. The story's pretty vague. Story is pretty vague. It's not that intriguing. The main point of this whole game is the retro gameplay and mechanics added with the new modern age mechanics as well. So if you must, I would compare this to a Contra slash Metroid type game with a lot of action and swarming of enemies. So don't think it's as easy as games used to be. This is definitely not one of those. This is a challenging game. So if you don't want to challenge yourself or don't think you have the skills for it, please do yourself the favor. Don't pick this up. So where my old retro gamers at, old heads at? Where you at? This is for you. So with that being said, the game is pretty easy to understand, but difficult to get good at. The twin sticks, the aiming and stuff like that, while trying to jump and all that, it's pretty difficult to remember to move your shield, move your sword the way you're not the way you're looking. You might be moving to the right, but you need to hit somebody behind you. You need to move that that stick to the back. It's not just hack and slash here. My sword's wide enough to reach behind me as well. Nope. You have to aim. This right here is a boss fight. It wasn't too difficult. It was pretty easy. But as you can see, I start getting swarmed by enemies at the end while having to fight this stupid dude with the frickin' flamethrower and that laser ball from the eyeball boss type thing. Yep, boss. A boss. Anyways. The game gets much harder as you progress, but at the same time, you should be getting more comfortable with it at that time, and you should be able to pull off some of the crazy stunts the game requires you to do. So besides the gameplay and the mechanics on this, I must say the dialogue, the storyline is not great. It's very lackluster. There's nothing in there that stood out that made me want to know more about what's going on. I honestly just want to get back into the gameplay and freaking smash the crap out of these bosses. This right here is actually my favorite boss that I had to fight. It's one of the first major ones. It doesn't tell you how to beat it. You have to figure that shit out. And with that being said, it's not easy if you don't have a 2D platformer type of mentality or played old games like Mega Man, Castlevania, Metroid, where you have to figure out the strategy to defeat the boss. This is definitely one of those games with a brand new modern day twist, the technology, the new mechanics, and all this stuff. Definitely a game worth checking out if you want challenges. I cannot repeat this enough. This is not an easy game whatsoever. It will kick your ass even on easy. So take that with a grain of salt. However you like. Gunborg is for the kids and not for the kids as well. The boss fights aren't too long. They're nice, nice and I don't want to say quick because they are not quick. But they don't take long. Like it's a simple repetition of a strategy that you find or you come up with in the game while fighting the boss. And if you're looking at walkthroughs, you're a cheater. But the game is hard. The bosses are fun to play. They don't take too long. We can definitely finish this game in a day. in a few hours actually. But the replayability is pretty cool because it grades you on how well you do in the mission against the boss and all that stuff. So if you want to be the achievement whore, the perfectionist that I myself am, you would play this game on easy first and work your way up to normal, and then hardcore is the hardest difficulty on this. Now that we got the gameplay and the story out of the way, I'd like to talk about the soundtrack, which is freaking awesome. It's definitely vibes. There's straight vibes for this type of game. You'd expect to hear like electronic, vintage synthwave type stuff, and this is exactly what you're getting here. You're getting nice electronic music for a game that suits it. You're not getting happy melodramatic music for a space sci-fi game. You're getting what you asked for. You're getting that raw electronic sound as well. And with all that said, guys, if you like what you saw or you feel like challenging yourself, make sure to check out Ricpau Studios and Orbmit Productions game, Gunborg Dark Matters, out everywhere now, including PC. Pick it up, hit the link below. Make sure you guys come back, hit the like button, subscribe, share this with your friends that might be into 2D platformers. Do anything you can to make this video go up and make us get more sponsorships. And with that said, thank you guys so much. And I said with that said so many times that I'm going to keep saying with that said, let's go.